28 years later ignores the qualities of a great zombie film. I don't see the sense in arguing about the title of their upcoming sequel, 28 years later, even though it hasn't been exactly 28 years since writer Alex Garland and filmmaker Danny Boyle first revealed their horrific vision of speedy zombies in 2002's 28 Days Later. 23 looks near enough, after all. Particularly considering that the rage virus seems to be spreading over the planet right now. Shortly after September 11th, Garland and Boyle's first installment of their Fast and Furious zombie series debuted in cinemas. And it came with a shiver of existential dread that seemed uncannily familiar. At the time, it appeared as if the world had undergone such rapid and seismic change that nothing would ever be the same. They haven't been, in a sense. When you turn on the television and consider the current events in the Middle East, Ukraine, and even America, from the southern border to the streets of Los Angeles to the everyday chaos inside 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, that movie seems less like a slice of pop escapism that could never happen and more like a prophetic prediction. The zombie film 28 Days Later was a novel genre. The formula from George A. Romero's groundbreaking gut-churning masterpieces, Night of the Living Dead, 1968, and Dawn of the Dead, 1978, was accelerated by Garland and Boyle using a deadly concoction of Red Bull and cheap trucker speed. Slow, plodding zombies were gone overnight, and in came crazy, overstimulated zombies. It was impossible to escape the fear in this new zombie movie world. It's chillier and more immediate. One of the rare, once every 10 years horror films, 28 Days Later, not only had the ability to frighten the living daylights out of you, but it also left you with a lot to think about after the credits had rolled. In the end, Boyle and Garland did not appear in the 2007 sequel, 28 Weeks Later. You could see that something was lacking even if you weren't aware of it at the time. The two directors were working on Sunshine at the time, a dismal science fiction thriller that failed to live up to the depth of Stanley Kubrick's 2001, A Space Odyssey. When they weren't there, the reins were given to Juan Carlos Fresnadillo of Intacto, a Spanish hired gun who didn't appear to know what he wanted to say or where he wanted to take the tale. The second video seemed to have been produced with a dull butter knife, but the first one looked to have been done with the accuracy of a surgeon's scalpel. Although not quite as it still sliced.